Hello everyone and welcome to another new review, and this one gonna be on DC Universe versus the Masters of the Universe issue number 1. And before I start up this review, guys, I want to tell you that this is my first time reading He-Man and the Masters of the Universe. I never read any comic book or even watched the TV show, so I'm so sorry if I lack of any kind of knowledge or information, but I kind of did my digging. This issue starts off with the Queen of Eternia, Queen Merlin. She's actually visiting Madame Oxanja, a member of Justice League Dark, and she's seeking some kind of help. Later on, they take us to another panel where we see He-Man and his team are actually fighting off and some kind of an army that is related to hopefully I pronounced the name right. And this army kind of took Eternia off, but they're trying to take it back as hard as they could. And actually, that army was, they were guarding some kind of a container, and they keep on fighting this army to take them down until they reach to that container. The moment they reach there, He-Man opens a container with his bare hands, and he finds in someone they already know, Evil Leon. Later on, we see Evil Leon talking about fear, and she's fearing something, and she's fearing someone called Skelter, and this guy is planning something really big, and He-Man and his team won't really like it. Later on, we see that the Queen Merlin talking about the same guy that Evelyn was talking about, Skelter, and she seeks the help of Constantine with this one. Later on, Constantine appears and he just kind of start talking to the Queen of Eternia. Later on, we see finally the man who's everyone talking about in this issue, Skilter. Skilter appears with a woman called Black Alice, and for some reason, he's taking her power or draining her powers or using actually her powers to activate 12 different siphons. Hopefully I pronounced the name right, and those siphons actually are draining the powers of our Earth. Actually, not only the powers, I mean, to be more specific, the magical powers, the magical core powers of this Earth. Later on, we see Meline explaining what would happen if, all the magic power that is on Earth was drained by him. The planet will die, and that's what Skeletor is mainly doing for now. So later on, she just keeps on talking to Constantine about it until Constantine refused to help her, and she just slapped the shit out of him. And dang, she was strong. So later on, we see something really interesting that Skelter is with Black Allies in the House of Mystery, and he's asking her for some entertainment. So he asks her actually to point out, few of the heroes that are of this world and that are, worthy of the fight. And she points out to Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, and she calls Green Lantern the Green Jeans, which was pretty funny. I really liked it. So later on, we see something really weird happening. Evelyn, she's talking to He-Man, and she's saying him that there's someone connected in this other dimension world with you, and He-Man and that person have the same bloodline together, and you two should meet, and you should actually go there, so you should know who is she or who is he. So the moment she teleports them to this other dimension, she teleports them to Earth, where He-Man actually finds out that the one he is related to is his mom, and his mom will be like, "Oh, Adam," and Constantine as well would be like, "You gotta be kidding me." So that's it for issue number 1. I really like this issue. It was a pretty interesting issue for me. I really enjoyed it, and I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. Everything was good about it. The art, the story, it was just great. And hopefully I'll be reading all the other 5 issues that are left soon. And thank you. Hello everyone and welcome to another new review, and this one going to be on DC Universe versus the Masters of the Universe issue number 2. This issue starts up with He-Man meeting his mother, Queen Merlin, and he was so happy that she was alive. He never knew that she was alive. Later on we see that the rat thing that was actually working as a projection, it went out of control. So Constantine tried to stop it, and he had some help from his lovely lady right here, Evelyn. Later on, we know what was the origins of Queen Merlin and how she reached to the other dimension, and who the father of uh, He-Man was, and he was King Randor, and we got some other stuff going on, and we know that actually Queen Merlin was born on Earth, and then she took off to Eternia, and then she was between those two worlds, and we know that she got actually trapped on Earth. Later on, we see that there was an intruder into the Justice League Tower, and we know that it was Skelter, and Skelter started to take down each one of the Justice League members one by one until Batman made an escape to his Batcave. Later on, we see the rest of the team of He-Man are actually, trying to trace back where, Evil Leon took He-Man and Tilia, and later on we know some of their few names. We know that one of them is called Mooseman, and the other one was called actually Man at Arms, which was a weird name, but oh, anyway. And even we know other guy who was called Stratos, actually, yeah, Stratos. Later on, we see that He-Man and the rest of his new team are actually entering the Batcave until Batman reaches there, and he gets surprised by who were they and what they were doing in the Batcave. Later on, we see that someone is interrupting this party, big party for Batman in the Batcave, and it was Superman. And Superman was actually mind controlled by Skelter as well as the rest of the Justice League team, and there was a big fight between the Justice League and the He-Man team, and later on we see one big fight between He-Man and Superman until He-Man reaches to a point that he can't take it and he can't sacrifice 7 billion people to just save one person. So he killed Superman so he could save the other 7 billion people, which was pretty heroic and sad at the same time. And the end of the issue, we see that everyone was surprised and like, what the hell is going on? Why the hell did you kill him? What have you done? And that was pretty much for the end of issue number 2. Issue number 2 was full of action. I really loved it. I'm gonna rate it a 9 out of 10. It deserved it. The art was awesome as well. And thank you all guys for watching. Hello everyone and welcome to another new review, and this one gonna be on DC Universe versus the Masters of the Universe issue number 3. This issue starts up with the Justice League, gaining their memories back and actually gaining conscience to their bodies, and the moment that happened they actually witnessed Superman getting killed by He-Man. Of course, He-Man bravely he took off his powers and his sword, and he wanted to surrender, and he just wanted to, come clean and just, get whatever it takes to talk to the Justice League down. But of course, Evil Leon, she didn't really like the idea, so she just kind of teleported He-Man and all the other team members, all the other new team members like Constantine, his mom, and etc. So later on, we see that the Justice League are, into that kind of emotional state where Superman just vanished in thin air. No one knows what happened, and there was something interesting that Cyborg said. There was no trace of Superman's DNA in that place, not a bit. Later on, we see that Skelter and his ally, Black Alice, they're so happy that their plan is working out. Everyone's gonna be hunting down for the killers of Superman. But after that, we see that the team of He-Man actually made it on Earth, and they just started to question people about some other stuff. Later on, we see that Constantine is asking the help of the Justice League Dark, to help them out with He-Man's problem. But later on, we see that the Justice League of America is actually preparing for something bigger. The moment that the Justice League of America, encounters the team of He-Man, they just start to fight. The moment one of He-Man team says, a guy with the name He-Man. So they just start some kind of a great fight between each other until we see that Skelter is talking to his new mysterious ally, and he's telling him we're so close and within 2 days we're gonna be destroying this whole world. And his new ally appears with the name called Dark Orko. This issue was pretty interesting. I really liked it. I liked the cliffhanger. I liked the details that were in this issue, and I'm gonna rate it an 8.5 out of 10. It's a readless, it's a balanced, guys. Let me know what did you think of this issue right down below. Don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, share, and see you guys around. Take care.